I'm going to show you how to make really cool vibe coded multiple choice tests and how you can earn money from these. There's a bunch of ways to do it. First, let's just show how to vibe code it, and then you can collect emails, put it on your website, and a lot of cool things. It's really easy, even if you don't know anything about coding, thanks to AI. So, check this out. So, before even making money, I got this idea the other day. My son, we're from Canada, so he's doing French as a second language in school, like French immersion type thing. So I said, like, I wanted to make him a fun, interactive quiz. So I went on ChatGPT and Claude. Now, one key to do this is don't try to make the coding and the actual content of the quiz in one prompt. You do it twice. So what I did is I started on ChatGPT and just said, like, here's what I want to do. I actually gave this long prompt here for Claude, but I said, like, make 50 questions. I said it into Chat GPT, like, make 50 questions on French grammar for someone in their second year of French. And I just gave, like, what types of multiple choice questions I wanted, and then give me, like, a prompt to put all that into Claude. And I'll just show you what the final result is of the quiz. And then I'll show you, like, how we would do this for something else that would actually earn money and be useful. So, French flashcards, it says, you don't have to understand this, but whatever. See, okay, try again, try again, whatever. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's correct, right? So you can just see, and he had a lot of fun with this. It makes it easy to do your homework. You can do it in any subject. And I said, make it like kid friendly colors and stuff. But anyway, let's just show how to do this. And you can imagine if you have this embedded on your website, in order to get the results of the quiz or questionnaire, or whatever, it's all the same thing. You can get someone to put in your email. And it's very easy to earn money once you collect emails. So check this out. So now I'm on my AI Growth Guys website. So one way to do it, imagine you have an article on some topic. I can just cut and paste the whole article here, um, and I'll put it into ChatGPT, and I'll say make 10 multiple choice questions with possible answers based on this article. Take your time and make them good questions. Sometimes if you don't put the take your time and make them good, then it'll just make the weirdest questions that have nothing to do with it. Like, what's the second sentence? Something that doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to put it there. Now, if I was doing this for real, I would probably pick a different model than GPT-4o. I'd pick a thinking model, and I'd go over this a little bit more to make, to make these really good. So check this out. That would just take a few extra minutes. So it's making the questions here. And as I said, you always want to make the questions first rather than say, make a quiz, code it, and make up the questions on the spot. Because if you do it all in one prompt, the quiz questions will be worse. Okay, so let's just assume that I'm really happy with these questions. Obviously, you want to go over them yourself and play around with this, but that's pretty easy to do, whether it's yourself putting them in or AI. Just make the questions and then go to Claude. This is just the free account here. I like it. Claude Son. I'm going to say make multiple choice test with the following questions. Put it in dark mode with nice blue and purple accent colors. You could use like your brand colors, whatever. Show the score and make it as good as possible. Okay. I'm just going to put the questions and just see what it does here. Again, if you don't like the first result that you get from this, what I would do is ask ChatGPT to come up with a prompt that you can go and put it inside Claude. And then once I'm happy with all this, what I do, and you can contact us if you want this for your website, because we do this for clients. Like there's other steps to actually put it into your website, get it all perfect, set it up with email collection. I'm going to put on the email that we use as well, and you can sign up for that in the description. But anyway, contact us if you need help doing all of this, because there'd be an extra step. We'd end up doing it on Replit, and then like I'd have coders on our team that like really get it as far as you want it. But I'm just going to show, because some people know how to do this themselves, basically what you can get, and then you can, use these vibe coding tools to ask it what to do and just get it inside your site. And this earns more money because you get more time on site, you get more interaction, it's stickier, it's more viral, people share it. If you have something interesting, we're just going to wait a couple seconds here for Claude to whip this up. Another way to do it, like, if I went and picked, let's see, this is our YouTube channel here. Like, this is the same content, right? I don't have to do it off an article. What I could do is this. Let's see. Okay, watch this. So I could cut and paste this. I put it in like a free YouTube transcript generator. I do this in many of my videos. If you don't know how to find this, just Google it, like free YouTube transcript generator. You could get the transcript of the video for free, copy this entire transcript, and then say, based on the transcript instead of based on the article, make the questions. Okay, see where we are with this. All right, so I might make it more colorful than this or whatever, but let's just see. What's the first step to creating realistic AI headshots of yourself? Let's see. There we go. See how we're doing here. To do how many photos are recommended? 3 to 5. So you can imagine if you're selling a product, like let's say you're selling running shoes or something. All of these questions basically would lead to you should buy your brand. Like what's important for stability, or like to um, avoid injury or something. And it's like have a sole a certain amount thick. And then once people go through it, what they're going to learn from getting the right answers is, oh, I should really buy your product. And then this is just a great way to sort of put that knowledge in someone's head. Like you're teaching them about what you're selling. It doesn't just have to be a physical product. Like in this case, if we're doing our Cartario AI, that we're saying that's the best thing to make AI headshots. And if you actually went through this, you would learn that that is the best one. Like what platform is recommended? Cartario. Okay, I didn't, do all these. I might even say now, great, make it uh, better looking with cooler visuals and colors. This is too dry. Let's just see what it does. And the thing is, these prompts are, you can think of better stuff than this. These are just what's coming up off the top of my head. But you get the idea. Then what I would do is I would take this quiz, I would go back to our article here, I would put it at the bottom of this article, and then say, if you get people to do it, submit the quiz, and if you want your answers, put in your email. I picked a random example. This probably isn't the best thing to put a quiz in, but there are a lot of uh, types of content where you could think, what, if I get someone to answer a questionnaire, like imagine you're selling something for sleep, and like um, you're going to give someone, like, I don't know, you're selling beds or something, and you could talk about the fabric or how much time people sleep, and then you recommend a certain bed that they should get based on their answers. And the only way to get their answers, if it's interesting to them, is to give an email address. And what we do, and I'll put this in the description, like I said, is we use Beehive, which is really good for this. I'll put our link there, which you get a discount if you end up upgrading. I'm just very curious what this is going to say towards the end. I'm going to start doing this and get get these on more of our websites. Like we're doing an AI tools website. I'm going to start putting that up. So AI fitness calculators. We have this new fitness calculator website. And then we're doing apps on that. So heart rate zone calculator, people can put this in. We might start doing like if you put in all these calculations, maybe after you've done a certain one, put in your email, same kind of thing. So let's just see how far Claude is. We'll just wait for this AI headshot quiz. I'm not that like these aren't the best. Uh this isn't the best look. I might go again for a better look or add some certain whatever. So you can also add an image too and say, I like it like this look. If you find a quiz that you like the look of, you just put it in, then it ends up copying that. So anyway, I hope you got some ideas here, how easy it is to make a quiz, and then what you might want to do with the quiz, like embed it in your website, and only give out, uh, only give the results when someone puts in an email. And again, we can set that up for you if you don't know how to do that. But hopefully you like this tip. Sign up for our email. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.